I don't care if you're from Zimbabwe, or Poland, or Russia, or Baltimore. It don't matter. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Yeah, so here is a story about a New York City district attorney by the name of Sandra Dorley. The police apparently pulled her over for doing 55 and a 35, but she doesn't want to be pulled over. So she drives all the way home. The officer has to pull her over in her garage, okay? And I think this is just, it screams out loud that, we've got some pretty entitled people here, especially in New York. Okay, if you live in New York, you probably know what I'm talking about. But I want to read from the New York Post here, and I'm going to show you a clip of the video. So here, when the cop tells her she was doing 55 and a 35, she tells him, "I don't care." Clearly irritated, she gets on the phone and calls Webster Chief Police Dennis Kohlmeyer and asks him, "Can you please tell him to leave me alone?" Dorley refuses to step out of her garage to speak to the officer. Dang. She won't even get out and talk to him. She dismissively hands the cop the phone to speak to the chief and tells him, "Just go away." Wow. The officer can be heard explaining what happened on the phone. She then storms inside the house against the officer's orders. He explains he's trying to conduct a traffic stop, and she shoots back, "I know the law better than you." Wow, this is crazy. Where they do that? In New York, that's what they do it, okay? The entitlements. All right, the people that think that they are actually above the law. I told you what these people are accusing you of, this is what they're actually doing. All right, that's where they get the accusations from. But this is a part of their culture there in New York. But if you've ever been to New York and you know some folks from New York, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're not a big fan of the police. If anyone should have respect for the authority and for the police officers, it should be her. All right, this was her chance to show the world that, New York respects their police officers. We've seen Kathy Hochul get denied at funerals. These people are not law and order. They don't like the law. So this story just shows that. It's all over the news, by the way. I want to go ahead and run the clip and show you guys exactly how this went down. And I want to offer a little bit of my take on it.
Sorry, I'm the DA. I was going 55 coming home from work.
55 and a 35.
I don't really care.
Okay.
So you can call Dennis.
Can you please come over here? This is on a traffic stop, ma'am.
Yes, it is. You can call Dennis Kohlmeyer right now.
Okay, I'm telling you why I stopped you. You didn't stop at all. Did you not hear my lights or sirens or anything?
No, I didn't actually. I was on the phone.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to be on the phone while you're driving either.
Yes, I am with the hands-free. Absolutely.
Okay. Why are you so upset at me? I'm doing my job. You just admitted to me that you were going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
Can you please tell him to leave me alone? It's
Officer Christofouli. Can you stay over here, ma'am? This is a legal traffic stop. Do you have your ID?
No, it's in my purse. Here.
You have your purse right there.
No, this is my lunch. Would you talk to Dennis? This is ridiculous. Just go away.
Hello, sir.
Wow, such entitlement. She's having a bad day. Did I get having a bad day? But you're being totally disrespectful to one of your officers. That's one of your policemen. You're being totally disrespectful. He's got a body camera on, obviously. But her bad day was bigger than the law that day,
Good. Ma'am, can you please stay at the back? This is legal traffic stop. Can you please stay over here?
No. Hey, baby, get your little guy out of here.
Sir, I stopped her for going 55 and a 35 on Phillips Road.
On Phillips Road.
And she failed to stop. She drove all the way back home and parked in her garage. And now she's not complying with any of my commands. Ma'am, do not go inside.
Oh, my God.
Yep. All right. Ma'am, come outside. You can't just go inside. This is a traffic stop.
Right here where she goes inside of the house, that's a safety issue. Okay, how bad of a day is she having? The officer has to try to figure that out. What is she going to do next? She's walking into the house and he clearly telling her that she's being pulled over. This is a traffic stop. Does anybody else get to act like that during a traffic stop? You shouldn't. If the officer's telling you to do something, you should probably do that. You've disobeyed the traffic laws. You should be the one keeping the traffic laws, if anything.
Here's your phone back.
I understand the law better than you. Would you just
953. Can you have a supervisor come to the scene?
No.
If she understood the law better than him, she shouldn't have been doing 55 into 35. That's pretty fast. All right. I've gotten tickets for it. You know.
I don't know why you're acting like this towards me.
Because
Can you please go to the back of the vehicle?
I'm not going to. I'm home. Okay, 55.
I don't care if you got home. You were supposed to stop at Phillips Road when I pulled you over. When my lights were initiated.
I didn't know you were stopping me. There was lots of other people on the road.
Yeah, I've actually had a chance to see the longer form of the video, but it just goes on. She just argues with him. She cusses him out, and she just completely disrespectful to him. I would have arrested her. I would have threw her in the handcuffs. All right, I would have been right because she made me drive all the way to her house just to do a traffic stop. They won't even obey the speed limit in New York. All right, this is Attorney General. These people are out of control. I'm telling you. Wow. So yeah, that just shows a lot about their legal system in New York. It really does. It shines a light on what they think about the law. This is cultural. Okay, this is cultural. There's a reason why Joe Biden can't go to an officer's funeral there. There's a reason why Kathy Hochul can't go to an officer's funeral in New York. They're not welcome. Because this is how they treat their law officers. This is how they treat the law. When all he's doing is a traffic stop. Imagine if they were trying to prosecute a major criminal. Or imagine if they were trying to prosecute a serious crime. How would she act? What would she say? What would her attitude be? I don't care? Is that what she would say? I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, it makes you wonder, like, what would they actually think about criminals? Like, they won't even obey the law. So a criminal could probably surely get off on crimes because they had a bad day or whatever the excuse would be for that day. You know, it just makes you wonder how things are actually being run in New York. New York needs to change. Chicago needs to change. Baltimore needs to change. The very people that don't obey the law are the law there. Yeah. So, guys, this has been Yup, I Said It. Until later, thank you. And please like, share, and subscribe.